Hi guys, just sort of let you know I've got a bit of a special project going. Dan wants some Polsten guns. So there's a couple of photos for you. I don't know how competitive they are, but off we go to Wargaming 3D, grab the files, $9.99, I think that's US dollars, and quick as we can, we'll buy those. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick run through here. Basically, download the files. And in case you haven't ever done any 3D printing before or you wanted to know what it's all about, purchase the files, download them, import them into the slicer. Now these particular ones didn't come supported, so each of those little supports I needed to add manually, which is not a fun job. And then it goes through and slices it and makes up a sort of a layer of how it's going to expose the resin. And by the way, it's a lot slower than that. So out to the printer now. Put the bed on, and got my resin here, Suratech ABS like fast, and so we're shaking, more shaking, a lot of shaking, and then finally pouring the resin in. And you'll see there that the red USB is in the side of the printer, and that's got the file on, so we're getting ready. We're all ready to print. Print bed attached. Make sure you tighten it up. And then home the printer. Just brings it down into place, and then hit print, and away you go. And just one thing I wanted to show you was got my little oil heater in the back there, and just want it to be a nice toasty 20 degrees Celsius, and at the moment, because it's the middle of winter where we are in Australia, we've just got a kind of a enclosure there, which is a shower curtain, and then a little while later out pops the final object. There's some support removal, a bit of a cleanup process, but hope you agree, they look really nice. And while I was at it, printed a couple for me and a couple for Dan. The miniatures are not the best, but good to have some guys in there. You'll also find that the guys that I printed that had the canisters actually printed okay, but weirdly the officer had the ski leg syndrome, which I have seen before. I'm not sure whether that's a problem with my printer, but a reprint should be fine. Did have a failure, so I've got a few recovered items that we aren't probably going to use. That's it guys, thanks very much, talk to you soon.